Okay, so let me do the 3 claps. Let me take a moment to think about the point of entry for this video. A question I've been asking myself recently is, are you an entrepreneur or are you a visionary? And the reason why I ask this is as titles become more and more common in a space, for example, entrepreneur is such a common title that, depending on what circles you're in, might lose a little bit of meaning. But visionary is something that, when I think about a business owner, an entrepreneur, a business operator, creating content, I believe that the prerequisite to succeed is to establish yourself, to identify as someone who will be a visionary in your space. There are many days when you're not going to want to do content. There's going to be many days where you have other things to do in the business, in your life. Random things will come up. But if you're a business owner, you might let it slide. Even if you're an entrepreneur, you might let it slide, going with the argument of, I'll delegate it out. And sure, there are a lot of ways to delegate out your content process, your content ecosystem, but it's really hard to delegate out the content itself. And what I mean by that is, I know if you're watching this, you've been so busy building your 8-figure business that you've kind of been behind the scenes when it comes to content, right? Like you'll meet with your customers, you meet with some of your clients, and you'll share value with them. In that way, though, I want to acknowledge the reality that you could run a really successful business and still struggle with content. Because content is not exactly the most comfortable thing to do, especially when you had a lot of success doing what you've already done. But in going back to what I shared at the top of this video is, do you identify as an entrepreneur or as a visionary? Successful entrepreneurs are really good at delegating out. But the visionary chooses not to delegate out the core part of them, the core part of their message. And it takes a certain level of discipline, a certain level of grit, even, to continue creating content, even when it's not the first thing you want to do on a daily basis. So I'm going to leave this video at this point here. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to talking with you in a future one.